family argument or altercation prior to him going missing?
No, ma'am.
And Mr. Proudfoot, when did you leave town?
Early February.
So you had been gone for days before he went missing. Is that correct?
Correct,
Weeks.
ma'am.
Had you visited home since you left?
You said from when I initially left?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I came home February 26th, the morning I was told that he was missing.
From the time that you left for the job in Memphis to February 26th, did you visit the home?
Yes, ma'am.
When?
I was home. I can't give exact dates. Law enforcement has told me not to provide exact dates, but I had been home multiple times prior to February. Um, and then I left early February and then didn't come back till February 26th, the morning he was missing.
So you were not home from the time you left early February till Feb 26. Is that right?
Correct, ma'am.
Let's get started. This was January 10th, 2025 at 8:14 in the morning to Brandon Carter. Brandon Carter. She is a local person that sent this to Mr. Brandon Carter, who is obviously on Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers' case. Y'all ready for this? Good morning, Mr. Carter. I have a question regarding some statements that have been made. Edgar P. Foot, Seth Rogers, and Edgar P. Foot has stated numerous times that, quote, law enforcement instructed him not to release the exact dates that he, Chris, was last at the Proudfoot's home prior to Sebastian going missing. Can you confirm if this is true or not? It is true. Is it true that law enforcement is telling Edgar that he is not allowed to give those exact dates? Side note, I would like to tell you there is nothing that, like I said before, that they would tell him to not give exact dates whenever he went missing during the night. Such a doofus. But second of all, they have never told Seth to not give any exact dates either. Yes, this is Bobby and Carter. Yes, who Edgar talks about. Christopher, that he is not allowed to get. Have you as law enforcement instructed Christopher that he is not allowed to give those exact dates? It doesn't make sense that law enforcement would say that, in my opinion. Yet Seth can give very specific information without stating that law enforcement told him he is unable to discuss his whereabouts. So are you guys telling Edgar he cannot talk about all of those things? Or is he just blaming law enforcement? It's a fair question, and I appreciate it if you would answer to clarify. Thank you. Boom shakalaka nailed it. Boom shakalaka nailed it. Boom shakalaka nailed it. I like that. All right. Here we go. Um, oops, did I not get the other one right? 1 second. Uh, um, Bear with me. I did not put the other one up. I thought I put it up. Let me make sure. Okay. So he replies here one time. Mr. Carter, January 10th, 2025. We can't tell anybody not to say anything. We can't tell anybody not to say anything. Are you ready for this, Edgar? We can't tell anybody not to say anything. We can't tell anybody not to say anything.
FBI, open up!
This is why we're on the right side of history, cool cats and kittens.
FBI, open up!
How you doing? Yes, louder for Edgar in the back. How about this? Yes, ma'am. He is running out of excuses. Yes. That's exactly right, Priscilla. Law enforcement cannot tell you what to say. You are a free human being under the United States Constitution, unless you are deemed and convicted and tried and convicted, rather, as a criminal. So I just want to say, we can't tell anybody not to say anything. The only thing I can say is this is an ongoing criminal investigation. It's the only case I work to present day. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
FBI, open up!
How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Guys, it's coming. It's coming. Lord help us. Edgar, why you always lying? Law enforcement said I can't give exact dates. Everything, Edgar, that you have said, law enforcement said I can't give exact dates. Bullshit. Bullshit. Thank you, Coco, for gifting a pearl necklace. How you doing? Thank you, my dear. And if you receive that, make sure you give Coco a big, big thank you. There's that. There's that. Again, the lady asked who is local. We can't tell anybody not to say anything. The only thing I can say is this is an ongoing criminal investigation. It's the only case I work to present day. Now, let's think about this, y'all. There's no evidence that Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers walked out of that house at all on his own. At all. Big stuff. Big stuff. So, Edgar, go ahead and divulge that information, if you will. Go ahead and divulge it, Edgar. Come on. KP and Edgar sure are going to look good in orange. Tonight you're going to go down in flames, just like Jesse James. Had my share moment. Whoa.